Hey everyone, this is Denise and Brandy with Eternally Fit. And man, we've had a real fun time getting on here, but I think we're good to go now. We've had
It's too,
some,
we've been away for a while. There's been some stuff going on, and it's good to be back. Hopefully we can
yes.
stay back. Oh, I found my look.
Oh, there's your, yay. Well, that's a pretty perfect segue to our topic today.
That's right.
um, yeah, so we just wanted to talk about like how should we as Christians vote and obviously Brandy just voted today.
Yeah, I think in general too, just the importance of voting. I myself, this go around, I've had several things going on in my life, so I just like, oh, I didn't even want to vote. I just was too. I'm just exhausted from all the stuff going on in my life, and then the controversy of who to vote for, all that kind of camaraderie. But I do truly think, you know, God, God wants you to vote. He's ultimately going to be the decision maker. Um, but to be a part of what he wants, I think is important.
Absolutely. And, I've always kind of tried to stay out of politics and just, I don't know, I had no interest in it. But
Hmm.
the more that I read the Bible, I feel that we are like, God urges us to be involved. And voting is a way to kind of, I don't know, support what God wants to happen, like to voice what God would want.
Right. And we're not here to tell anybody who to vote for, but honestly, just look at what each candidate and the vice president candidate and all the rest research, look at what they stand for. I myself vote for the Bible for whoever is more prone to following the Bible. We're all sinners, but whoever leans more towards the biblical aspect of things for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Same here. Like I I feel like a lot of people are getting emotional about this and they're maybe voting for a personality. But we need to look more at policy and what they voted for in the past, especially if they've held a public office. Like what have they been supporting? And I really feel that that's going to show what they're going to continue doing, um, because a lot of people's values haven't changed. So,
Right.
uh, and that's right straight from the word from the horse's mouth, that her values have not changed, and so we have to look back and see, well, okay, how have has that person voted in the past? And so it's pretty eye opening for me, at least, um, to see, and just to see the way our country has changed in the last 3.5, 4 years. Do we want to continue that? That's a question that needs to be asked as well.
Yeah. No, I agree. But I think even in the past 100 years, it seems to keep going away from the Bible, away from the
Yeah,
Bible. Um, so not even the last 3.5 years. It's been coming for a very long time, but it
yeah,
definitely seems like candidates vote away from Bible, um, whereas we shouldn't. We
hmm
should vote for biblical reasons.
hmm
But but yeah, I do think it's important just to vote and um, be a part of that. Be a part of what God is going to choose. Ultimately, we know He's going to choose however He wants, or allow somebody to come into office that may not be biblical, but in the end, it's going to be His plan.
right. Yeah, and he'll he'll find a way to bring good out of that. Like maybe he has a candidate in there that actually brings people closer to God
Mm,
because
right,
of their radical ways or whatever.
right.
And people start to open their eyes and see, like, wow, we need to really get back to prayer.
Yep. Oh, I agree. And if any of you guys have any comments on who you think for a biblical reason, one way or the other should vote for, I'd like to hear that. Supporting the Bible, um, either candidate. If you see one is supporting the Bible and well, or both, I mean, I'd like to hear the sides.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Sorry, we're both coughing right now.
I know. I'm getting over a cold, but
Yeah.
it wasn't too bad.
Mhm.
Anyways, I don't really have much else to say other than I do think it's important.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Just get out and vote. Like, I know, uh, I was thinking when we were talking about how God is in control, that doesn't mean that we need to be just complacent and say, okay, we're not going to vote because God's in control. Like, he still wants us to vote.
To have a
Um,
choice.
yeah,
We're meant to have a choice, and
yeah,
he wants us to continue having that choice
right.
to see if we will, he wants us to be guided towards him.
Yes, absolutely. So, yeah.
All right.
Well, thanks everyone. Hope you have a great weekend, and we still have a handful of days to get out and vote. So please do it.
That's right. Go
All
vote.
right. Bye.
Okay, bye.